What if everything you thought you knew about family, power, and justice was wrong? What if the path to wisdom lay not in grand pronouncements, but in enduring the harshest storms of life with resilience and a clear mind? Hello, and welcome to A's Book Talk. Today, we delving deep into the turbulent world of King Lear by William Shakespeare. Shakespeare, a literary giant who lived from 1564 to 1616, crafted plays that continue to resonate with audiences centuries later. His works are not just stories, they are profound explorations of the human condition, touching upon themes of love, ambition, revenge, and, as we all see in King Lear, the very nature of existence. While King Lear may appear to be a simple tale of an aging king dividing his kingdom, it quickly spirals into a brutal examination of human fallibility, the destructive nature of pride, and the arduous journey towards self-awareness. The play opens with King Lear, weary of his royal duties, deciding to divide his kingdom among his three daughters, Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia. He demands that each daughter profess her love for him in order to earn her share. Goneril and Regan, driven by ambition and greed, deliver elaborate and insincere declarations of affection. Cordelia, however, refuses to participate in this charade. Honest and true, she cannot express her love through empty flattery. Enraged by what he perceives as disrespect, Lear disowns Cordelia and divides her portion of the kingdom between her two deceitful sisters. Almost immediately, Lear realizes the enormity of his mistake. Goneril and Regan, having secured their power, begin to strip Lear of his authority and dignity. They reduce his retinue, subject him to insults, and make his life a living hell. Lear, once a powerful and revered king, is now a helpless old man at the mercy of his cruel daughters. Driven to madness by their mistreatment and the weight of his own poor judgment, he wanders out into a raging storm, accompanied only by his loyal fool and the disguised Earl of Kent, who remains devoted to Lear despite his banishment. Meanwhile, a parallel plot unfolds involving the Earl of Gloucester and his two sons, Edgar and Edmund. Edmund, illegitimate and consumed by envy, plots to usurp his legitimate brother Edgar's inheritance. Through deceit and treachery, he convinces Gloucester that Edgar is plotting against him. Gloucester, blinded by Edmund's slayings, disowns Edgar, who is forced to flee and disguise himself as a mad beggar named Poor Tom. This subplot mirrors Lear's situation, highlighting the themes of betrayal, injustice, and the devastating consequences of misplaced trust. As Lear wanders through the storm, his madness intensifies. He rants against the injustices of the world, railing against the elements and questioning the very nature of human existence. Yet, in his madness, he begins to gain a deeper understanding of himself and the world around him. He recognizes his own failings as a king and a father, and he develops a newfound empathy for the suffering of others. Similarly, Gloucester, after being brutally blinded by Regan's husband, the Duke of Cornwall, begins to see the truth about his sons and the injustice he has committed against Edgar. Blindness, both literal and metaphorical, becomes a recurring motif, representing the characters' inability to see the truth until they have suffered greatly. The play culminates in a series of tragic events. Cordelia, now Queen of France, returns to Britain with an army to rescue her father. However, she and Lear are captured by Edmund's forces. Edmund, torn between his affections for both Goneril and Regan, issues a secret order for Cordelia's execution. Edgar, still disguised as Poor Tom, confronts and defeats Edmund in a duel, finally revealing Edmund's treachery to all. Goneril, consumed by jealousy, poisons Regan and then takes her own life. Lear, heartbroken by Cordelia's death, dies of grief. King Lear is a tragedy of immense proportions, filled with suffering, betrayal, and death. Yet, within this darkness, there are glimmers of hope. The unwavering loyalty of Kent and Edgar, the eventual self-awareness of Lear and Gloucester, and Cordelia's selfless love all offer a testament to the enduring power of human goodness in the face of overwhelming adversity. So, what can we learn from this bleak yet powerful play? King Lear offers several profound lessons. First, it warns against the dangers of pride and the importance of humility. Lear's downfall is a direct result of his ego and his inability to accept honest criticism. Second, it underscores the importance of seeing the world clearly and not being blinded by flattery or appearances. Gloucester's fate serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of misplaced trust. Third, and perhaps most importantly, King Lear teaches us about the importance of resilience and the capacity for growth even in the face of unimaginable suffering. Both Lear and Gloucester, through their trials, gain a deeper understanding of themselves and the world, ultimately finding redemption in their suffering. While the play ends tragically, the characters' journeys remind us that even in the darkest of times, we have the capacity to learn, to grow, and to find meaning in our lives. It reminds us to value genuine connection and to strive for inner strength rather than outward validation. Thank you for joining us on Ace Book Talk. If you enjoyed this exploration of King Lear, please subscribe for more book recommendations and insightful literary analysis.